If you're interested in pasture lambing, let me introduce you to a system of lambing I call lambing on the fly. It's a modified version of drift lambing. Drift lambing is where you keep moving the drop bunch, which is these girls here that are still pregnant. You keep moving them forward to fresh grass every day, and you leave behind everybody who has lambed. You're taking advantage of the fact that these mothers that just lambed aren't going to follow the group. What is different about lambing on the fly is that we keep the group of ewes and lambs that have already given birth moving as well, because in regular drift lambing you leave them behind and they're going to set stock for a month or so. But in our case, these ewes are moving every day. So what we have is the ewes that are still pregnant and the lambs that were born today. Then we have these lambs that are less than 24 hours old. These ewes gave birth yesterday to these lambs. And then we have all the rest of the lambs back there that are more than 24 hours old. And that group keeps getting larger and larger. What makes this such an advantageous system in a high predator area is that it concentrates the guard dogs into a very small area of the farm, which helps them greatly in keeping the predators out of the flock. It also means that we've been mob stock grazing from the get-go, and it's amazing how fast these lambs will catch on to moving. By the time they're a week old, they already understand the program and will move easily from one paddock to the next. Whereas if you set stock for 30 days to 6 weeks, it's going to be really hard to get those lambs to move to another paddock. We have one guard dog with each group. I can't find Ben right now, but he's back there. And then we have a couple of young pups way in the back there in a paddock by themselves. Then we have a couple of young pups way back in the back paddock there. They're there just to observe, hear and see and smell the birth process, so that this is their introduction to lambing, basically. There's Ben. Drift lambing requires calm ewes that do not mind people being in the paddock with them or dogs being in the paddock with them, and that allow you to get up close. This is not a system for really excitable sheep. For those with more excitable breeds, I recommend set stock lambing. That's where you have a paddock of a certain size. You put a certain number of ewes in there that sufficient so that the grass will feed those ewes for about a month, and you let them lamb out in that paddock, and at the end of lambing you combine all the paddocks.